Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Roads. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Our topic for today is about understanding discrete and continuous random variables and their applications. This is quarter 3 of grade 11, General Mathematics, about data and probability. Again, this is quarter 3, data and probability, lesson Roman numeral number 8, understanding discrete and continuous random variables and their applications. Intended learning outcomes. At the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to, letter A, define what a random variable is. Letter B, differentiate between discrete and continuous random variables. Letter C, identify whether a given random variable is discrete or continuous. Letter D, provide examples of both discrete and continuous random variables from real-life situations. Letter E, explain the practical uses and applications of each type of random variable. What are random variables? A random variable is a variable whose value is a numerical outcome of a random phenomenon. It assigns a numerical value to each outcome in a sample space. For example, if you flip a coin 3 times, the number of heads that appear is a random variable. The possible values are 0, 1, 2, or 3. Random variables are denoted by capital letters such as capital letter X or capital letter Y. Discrete versus continuous, a key distinction. So the main difference between discrete and continuous variables lies in the type of values that can take. The simplest way to remember this is discrete variables are counted while continuous variables are measured. A discrete random variable can only take a finite number of distinct, separate values. These are gaps between the possible values. Think of things you can count, like the number of students in a classroom, the number of cars passing a traffic point on a highway, or the outcome of a die roll. These variables are typically represented by whole numbers but can also be a set of decimals like prices in a store. For a discrete variable, you can list all the possible values it can take. A continuous random variable, on the other hand, can take any value within a given range or interval. There are no gaps between the possible values. Think of things you measure, such as height, weight, temperature, or time. These variables can have infinite number of possible values, including fractions and decimals. For example, the height of a person could be 175 centimeters, 175.5 centimeters, 175.52 centimeters, and so on, depending on the precision of the measurement tool. Uses of discrete and continuous random variables. Understanding the difference between these two types of variables is crucial because different statistical methods and models are used to analyze them. A discrete random variables are used in situations where outcomes are countable. Their probability is described by probability mass function, which gives the probability of the variable taking a specific value. Examples of use: in business, a company might use a discrete random variable to model the number of defective products in a batch to predict future production quality. In finance, the number of stocks that increase in value on a given day can be modeled using a discrete random variable to analyze market trends. In healthcare, public health officials can use discrete variables to track the number of new cases of a disease to monitor its spread. Letter B. Continuous random variables are used to model phenomena that can take on any value within a range. Their probability is described by a probability density function, which calculates the probability of the variable falling within a certain interval. Examples of use: in engineering, engineers use continuous random variables to model physical measurements like the stress on a bridge or the lifetime of a component. This helps in predicting and preventing structural failures. In meteorology, meteorologists use continuous variables like temperature and rainfall to create weather models and forecasts. In biology, the weight of an animal or the length of a plant can be modeled as continuous random variables to study growth and development. The second, intended learning outcomes. At the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to A. Define discrete and continuous random variables. Letter B. Differentiate between discrete and continuous random variables using examples. Letter C. Identify situations in real life where discrete and continuous random variables are used. Describe the use of discrete and continuous random variables in data analysis and decision making. Letter E. Classify given random variables as either discrete or continuous. Introduction to random variables. A random variable is a numerical description of the outcome of a statistical experiment. It assigns a numerical value to each possible outcome in a probability experiment. Two main types, discrete and continuous random variables. Discrete random variables takes on countable values, finite or countably infinite. For example, number of students in a class, number of defective items in a batch, number of goals scored in a game. Represented using probability mass function. Probabilities are assigned to each possible value and the sum of probabilities equals 1. Uses. It is useful in inventory management, the number of items sold. Quality control, the number of defects. In decision making, where outcomes are countable. Continuous random variables takes on uncountable values within a range or interval. Example, weight of a bag of rice, time taken to complete a task, height of students. Represented using probability density functions, PDF. Probabilities are associated with intervals of values, not individual values. Uses. Useful in engineering and sciences, measuring pressure, temperature, time. In economics, the distribution of income. In health studies, blood pressure, cholesterol levels. And key differences. The aspect in terms of values. Discrete random variable are countable and finite, either finite or infinite. And then continuous random variable, uncountable, infinite range. Examples of discrete random variable, number of children, cars, coins. And then continuous random variable, example, weight, height, time, and distance. Probability representation of discrete random variable is probability mass function, and the probability representation of continuous random variable is probability density function. And then, the probability of a single value for a discrete random variable, possible example, the probability of x is equal to 2. And continuous random variable, the probability of a single value is always 0. Only intervals matter. For example, the probability of x is greater than 1 but is less than 2. We will have the next part of this lesson, quarter 3, data and probability, lessons, Roman numeral Number 8.